Hola and good morning. I want to show you some things about Sukshma Vyayam. Sukshma Vyayam, the subtle yoga exercises which were created to prepare body and mind for real yoga. Maybe first I want to say that most people nowadays they practice asanas only, and they think that they do something which is bringing a great result, of course, as yoga has become very famous, promising eternal youth and fitness, strong mind and other things. But according to the yoga scriptures, asana alone is not enough to have a really good result and to have success in yoga. You need to prepare the body carefully. What I do is Ashtanga yoga, the real Ashtanga yoga, consisting of 8 steps, the eightfold yoga path, as it is called. Ashtanga starts with Yama Niyama. Yama Niyama is about the lifestyle, about the social conduct of a person, how to treat yourself, how to treat the world, how to live, how to treat the body, and so on. All this is inside. To have success in Hatha, it is very, very important that you activate certain energies inside of the body, and the main demand in the beginning is to purify the body, to purify the nervous system, and to get the stability of the mind and the body to be able to perform the more advanced practices. Sukshma Vyayam is very, very old science. It's thousands of years old. It has never been written down. It was always handed from guru to disciples orally or even spiritually. Some of these exercises were given by the grace of the gurus in the Himalaya. Dhirendra Brahmachari, who was my guru, he was the first who put all these 50 basic exercises together in a book, which was called Yogic Sukshma Vyayam, the way of the yogis to prepare the subtle body, the subtle aspect of ourselves, with exercises that are meant to connect the astral body, which is inside of us like a soul, and the physical body, and to, of course, to increase the power of our nervous system, to harmonize functions of the glands and so on, to get a calm mind and courage and determination in practice. So Sukshma Vyayam, it consists of 50 exercises, 50 basic exercises. Those who learn these exercises by heart, they will later understand that they have already a knowledge about everything which is important in Hatha Yoga. It contains mudra, it contains the bandhas, the locks, which are also mudras, and it contains certain poses, easy poses, which teach the practitioner about the movement of oxygen inside of the body. It's about svara, this movement or this control of life force inside of the body by controlling the breath and so on. So Sukshma Vyayam, basically one of the best practices that advanced yogis and beginners should use, and should build their yoga on a foundation which these exercises are. Okay, I thought that to show you Sukshma Vyayam and to show you the power of these exercises, I will now use them one by one and include some of these exercises in between, like in a class, as if I would teach in a class. And the video that we are making now, it can be used to practice for your personal practice, as if you would be now in a class with me. So yeah, we start together and practice, do all these things together. The first exercise of Sukshma Vyayam is called Prarthana, the prayer. To stand straight with the feet together, the body upright, the hands together in front of your chest. This is called Anjali Mudra, the gesture of greeting. Close your eyes. Keep the hands pressed slightly to the sternum, to the breastbone, and concentrate yourself. Katkam Chakrakadeshu Chapaparigan Chulam Bushundim Shira Shankam Samdatatim Karairtinayanam Sarvanga Bushavritam Nilashmadyutim Asyapadadashakam Seve Mahakalikam Yamastautswapite Haro Kamalajo Hantum Madum Kaitabam. Yeah, then you can put your arms down. As I said, to make Sukshma Vyayam become very strong, you need to know a few things which we'll use in between the exercises all the time. The first or most important are the bandhas. Amongst them, Mula Bandha, the root lock, is the most fundamental. Mula Bandha is very easy to perform, mostly after inhalation. It can also be after exhalation that you can use it. It can be somehow used in the whole practice of yoga. It's creating stability. Mula Bandha is contracting the anus, the anal sphincter, the muscle which is closing the asshole, as strongly as possible. This anus is a marma, a vital center in the body, and by contracting this muscle very strongly, the life power is activated, which is said to be living in the abdominal part of ourselves near the coccyx. Stand straight, inhale very deeply, hold the breath, and then contract the anal sphincter as much as you can. of course, use all the muscles that can be used. The buttocks should become very hard by contracting all the muscles which are involved to create Mula Bandha. Now place the left foot in front of the right, both feet on a line, knees are straight, body straight, and we inhale one more time and do Mula Bandha by contracting the anus. Then change the position of the feet, put the right foot in front of the left, both feet on one line, the body upright again. We inhale one more time and do Mula Bandha. As I said, Mula Bandha, the root lock, is the basic lock. It creates stability of mind and body, and it can be used when feelings become very strong inside. Then, of course, Mula Bandha can help you to stay rooted, to not to lose the balance, and to come back if you start to drift away. There are also abdominal locks. One is called Uddiyana Bandha, the flying up lock, as it means in translation. Uddiyana, to fly like a bird, because it's pulling the blood and the life energies up. And there is another lock which is called Udara Bandha, the outward cave lock of the abdomen. Both of these locks also very important. We will do Uddiyana Bandha first. Exhale very deeply, pull the abdominal wall back and up as much as you can. Let's do it one more time. After exhalation, pulling up is called Uddiyana. After inhalation, pushing the abdominal wall forward, inflating the abdomen as much as possible, is called Udara Bandha, the cave lock. If you perform both locks, inhaling, pushing forward, exhaling, pulling up, this is called Purna Uddiyana Bandha, the perfect or complete lock of the abdomen. It's the most powerful practice because it creates like a pump which is pumping the blood and the oxygen down with Udara Bandha by creating a vacuum in the abdomen when you push forward, and then pulling the same energies up again when you do Uddiyana Bandha. So do it always very slowly, very carefully. we call this exercise Purna Uddiyana Bandha Achagari. Achagari consists of Acha and Gari. Acha is a ram, a male goat, and Gari is a very big female snake, like a boa constrictor, which is able to swallow a ram, a complete ram, inside her belly. Achagari, the big snake exercise, very powerful practice. Achagari, also a name of the Kundalini, which has many names, different forms of names. We do this exercise one time. I inhale very deeply, hold the breath, then push the abdominal wall forward as strongly as possible. Then exhale very deeply, pull back and up. I start my classes always like this, by doing these simple movements so that the body slowly start to be prepared for flow of energy inside. We repeat Achagari one more time. Inhale very deeply, inflate, exhale very deeply and pull up. Then the next bandha is called Chalandara Bandha. Chalandara Bandha means a water pipe or a stream of water where the water flows is the translation of Chalandara. Bandha, to block the flow of the water. With water, the yogis, they talk about the blood which is flowing into the brain and back from the brain to the heart, the nerves which are connecting the head and the abdomen and all kind of vessels which transport energy in the body. Chalandara has also two sides like Uddiyana and Udara Bandha, Achagari. It can be performed as throat lock by pressing the chin down to the chest bone. We will also use this during the practice. And it can be used by pressing the head into the neck, by pushing the head backward. The neck lock in Sanskrit, always Chalandara, Bandha, both sides. Chalandara has even more possibilities. It can be performed by moving the head to the left as strongly as possible or to the right as strongly as possible, always creating blocks along neck and throat and increasing certain energies and stopping other energies. Okay, now we start to do the Sukshma Vyayam exercises. As I said, we will use bandhas in between and Achagari. Achagari is like a pump which is pumping down and up and down and up very strongly, and creating a feeling. All you have to do during the practice is to control this feeling, to make it become very strong, but of course to keep the control, not fall. Try to always stay here for as much as possible. The effect of practice, of course, very strongly depends on the quality of practice. So if you do the exercises carefully, slowly, then you will start to feel something. And the more you repeat such practice every day, if possible, you will suddenly start to experience what Hatha Yoga is. Hatha, power, very strong power, energies which will start to move inside and which will have an effect on your person, on your personality and on your life. Okay, we start with Bhastrika. Bhastrika is a purification practice. It's meant to purify the nervous system with oxygen, bellows breathing, like the bellows of a blacksmith, this instrument to create wind. In the first exercise, concentrate on the throat, pull the chin back to the level of the chest bone to contract the throat. Then concentrating on the center of your throat, inhale and then start exhale, inhale, moving the abdominal wall back, forward, like a bellows. We inhale, concentrating on the throat, and do 16 times Bhastrika. This exercise is said to have an effect on the thyroid gland and on the Vishuddha chakra, the chakra situated in the throat, but mostly activates the vagus nerve, which is very prominent in throat and neck. The vagus nerve, which is the controlling nerve of our unconscious nervous system, and by activating it we will slow down the thoughts in our brain, we will slow down the movements of blood in the body, in the brain, and we will slow down the heartbeat, which is very good for the brain, for the heart, for the entire body, and for the metabolism. We do another exercise with Bhastrika to increase the willpower of a person. You concentrate on the back of your head, right here where you have a twist in the hair. Normally this spot is called shika in yoga, the lock, where some Hindus leave a piece of hair when they shave the head. Concentrate on this spot, keep the eyes open, the mouth closed, tilt the head back as much as you can. Then we inhale again and do 16 times Bhastrika. Then in between, just stand straight, inhale very deeply and do Mula Bandha by contracting the anus. And that Chagari, inhale, inflate abdomen, exhale, pull up. Then Bhastrika again. This exercise is meant to increase the power of your memory, and it is not only talking about the normal memory to remember the names of your wife or of your friends, to remember some telephone numbers. It wants to increase the power of the memory, which is connected to the brainstem. This is a memory which goes back in time to the origin of this universe. So by activating such kind of very strong memory, of course, you start to learn about yourself, maybe finding out that you have been living here since the beginning of time. Stand straight, head in normal position, then concentrate your eyes on the ground in front of you, about 1.5 meters from the feet. Concentrate your eyes, don't move your eyes. This is called Trataka, concentration of the eyes. Then try to concentrate your mind on top of your head, the fontanelle, as it is called, the Brahmarandra in yoga, opening of Brahma. A very sensitive and important spot along the spine. We inhale very deeply and do 16 times Bhastrika again, concentrating the eyes on the ground and the mind on the fontanelle. And then the next Bhastrika exercise, which is said to activate the intellectual and intuitive faculties of a person, the instincts, the intuition of a person can be activated. You close your eyes, your mouth, you tilt your head forward, pressing the chin to the chest bone, Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, and then you concentrate on the back of your neck, right on the place where the spine enters the skull. Try to concentrate on this spot, and inhale again. We do 16 times Bhastrika. Yeah, Bhastrika always with full power, of course. It's a forceful breathing. In Hatha Yoga, most things are with force. It's not relaxed. You always try to achieve the biggest effort, to make the biggest effort. We stand straight again with eyes open. Inhale very deeply and do Mula Bandha. And that chakra again, inhale, inflate, exhale, pull up. Yeah, these exercises, even though you concentrate on parts of the head, or of the skull, throat, neck, and other parts, they are meant to connect the mental activities, the mind and the brain, to the abdominal part of yourself. You activate endings of nerves mostly, which originate in the bottom of our body. The bottom, the roots, Mula Bandha, the root lock, as I said, the roots of our body, where all these energies build up inside of ourselves. So one of the fundamental aims of yoga, of course, is to connect the head and the bottom as strongly as possible. To create stability and also to have a similar effect on the bottom and the mind. We do a pose in between. It's called Virasana, the hero's pose. You step forward with the left foot and put the right knee on the ground. The right foot is straight on the ground. Placed flat on the ground. Then you close the fists with the thumbs inside. This is a mudra, it's called Sambodhini mudra, the retention of power. You hold the thumbs tightly. Press the right fist on the navel, stretch the left arm forward. Concentrate your eyes straight forward as if you would aim on a target, holding a bow in your hand. Now straighten the right leg and slowly push your trunk back as far as you can. Keep the eyes open without moving them. Then change position of the legs, the right foot forward, left knee on the ground, the left fist pressed to the navel, right arm straight forward, and again concentrate your eyes straight forward without blinking. Straighten the left leg and push your trunk back. During poses, always breathing by nose as easily and nicely as possible. Then we stand up again, open the hands. We do another exercise for throat and head. It's called Kapala Shakti Vikasaka. It is about the cheeks. The cheeks also contain a lot of blood vessels and nerves which are connected to the tongue, to the eyes, to the ears, and so on. So by activating the cheeks, you are having a beneficial effect on the head and also on the looks of the face. Somehow it's very good to do such exercises also. You put the thumbs at the side of your nose, the fingertips together, stand straight, eyes open, then you form a crow's beak with your lips. You point the lips forward like the beak of a bird, and inhaling deeply to the lips. This is called Kaki Mudra, the crow seal. You inhale through the lips, you hold the breath, you close the nostrils with the thumbs, you close your eyes, then you inflate your cheeks as strongly as you can, holding the cheeks inflated. You bend forward, down, press the chin to the chest bone. Stay like this for a moment, then come up again, open your eyes, open the nose, inhale gently by nose, close the nose again, inhale again with Kaki Mudra, inflate the cheeks, close the eyes and go down. We do this exercise 3 times. Stand straight again with eyes open, the trunk relaxed. Inhale again deeply by nose and do Achagari. Now we do Achagari again, but use Kaki Mudra, the crow beak, for inhaling. Point the lips, inhale with the Kaki Mudra, and perform Achagari again. Exhalation normally by nose. Yeah, let the body breathe when you do this exercise. Inhale deeply, strongly, exhale deeply, strongly. We do another exercise for the neck. Stand straight, inhale very deeply, hold the breath. This is called Kumbhaka, the retention of breath. Hold the breath, then move the head quickly 10 times back, forward, with a quick and jerky movement. Inhale again by nose and do Achagari. Then again, standing straight, keeping the shoulders straight. We inhale again, hold the breath, and move the head quickly 10 times left, right, left, right, left, right. Then inhale again by nose and do Achagari. Then inhale with Kaki Mudra again, do Achagari one more time. Another exercise for neck and shoulders. Neck and shoulders, they belong together, these three spots, and they make one marma, very important marma. Many people have blocks here, cutting the head off from the rest of the body. So by removing such nervous blocks, somehow you start to increase the exchange of energies from abdomen to the head. Keep the shoulders completely straight, the arms at the side. Keep the eyes wide open, the mouth closed. Do the exercise very slowly. We inhale very deeply, do Kumbhaka, we hold the breath, and then move the head slowly to the left shoulder, back as far as we can, to the right shoulder, forward and up. Then exhale again. And the same in the opposite direction. Inhale again and move to the right shoulder. Always very slowly. Then inhale again by nose and do Vajragari. Then we do another exercise for head, to connect the head to the abdomen. The technique is very important to learn meditating and to increase the inner power inside of a human being. It is called Shanmukhi Mudra. Shanmukhi Mudra means the seal of the 6 faces. With faces, the yogis, they talk about 6 senses, the 6th sense, which is awakened by doing this practice. You close the ears with the thumbs, you plug the thumbs inside the ears, you close the eyes with the index fingers, pressing the index fingers on the eyes. The middle fingers are placed at the side of the nostrils. The ring and small fingers, little fingers, are placed around the mouth. And now, first, you just hold the eyes open, the nose already closed. You inhale again with Kaki Mudra to the lips, then hold the breath. Close the eyes, close the nostrils, close the ears as strongly as possible, close the mouth also with the help of the fingers, and then inflate the cheeks again by blowing them up, and bend the head down to the chest bone. Remain like this for some time, then raise your head, open the eyes, open the nostrils, and exhale slowly by nose. Inhale again with Kaki Mudra, close the eyes, the nostrils, blow up the cheeks, and bend the head down. We do it 3 times. This exercise very good for the sense organs, eyes, ears, the nose, increasing the power of these important parts. Stand straight, relaxed with eyes open. Inhale again with Kaki Mudra and do Acchagari. And one more time. Then another exercise for throat and neck by pulling the edges of the mouth sideways down. You can contract the platysma. Platysma is the throat muscle. You pull the mouth sideways down and try to contract this muscle as strongly as possible. Holding the throat like that. Inhale and do 16 times Bhastrika. Then stand straight and relaxed again. Inhale deeply by nose and do Acchagari. Then another exercise for the shoulders. Clench the fist again, thumb inside, Sambodhini Mudra. Stiffen the arms, contract the muscles of the arms. Then inhale by Kaki Mudra. Close your eyes, close your mouth, blow up the cheeks, bend the head down with blown up cheeks. And then move the shoulders heavily up and down quickly as long as you can. Then open your head, raise your head, open your eyes and exhale slowly by nose. Open the hands again. Turn the hands back. Keep the legs completely straight, the knees straight and stiff. We do an exercise for the chest, which is increasing the capacity of the lungs and very beneficial for the heart. Do this exercise very slowly. It has a strong impact on the vagus nerve and will slow down the heartbeat for a short moment quite strongly, and this has an effect on you, so do it slowly. We turn the hands back, stiffen the arms, stiffen the legs, then inhale deeply by nose, raise our arms, hold our breath, and then try to go back, stretching the arms back, tilting the head back, stretching the chest as much as we can. Stay like this for some time, then exhale and come back. And one more time. Then the same exercise in a different way. Same effects, of course, very good for the chest, for the heart. People who have heart problems, they can do the exercises of Sukshma Vyayam. Of course, they have to do it carefully. If you have a problem physically, with any part of the body, of course, you should do practice, but you should do it taking care that you don't increase the problems. Try to reduce the problem by making the flow of prana go to such parts of the body. In this exercise for the chest, the flow of blood goes very strongly to the center of the chest and fills the heart with a lot of oxygen. Turn the hands back to the normal position. Stiffen the arms again. Keep the knees straight and inhale again. Hold the breath. Then tilt the head and the trunk back as far as you can. And when you cannot go back more, start to raise the arms in your back as strongly as you can. Push them up as much as you can. Stay like this until you exhale and come back. And one more time. When you stand for a long time, the knees become more sensitive, so sometimes it's good to include any practice to relax the knees a little bit. we do a very simple exercise which is very good for the knees. You stand on the left foot, you take the right foot with both hands, pull the heel up to the buttock, and then place the inside of the knees together as nicely as possible. Stand straight, and in this position we inhale very deeply and do Mula Bandha. And on the other side, take the left foot with both hands, pull the heel tightly to the left buttock, put the inside of the knees together, stand straight again, inhale again and Mula Bandha. This exercise is not only good for the knees, it's also very good for the chest. You can even try to stretch the chest with the help of the arms as much as you can. The more flexible the chest will become, the better for you, of course, because there will be more oxygen in the lungs, and the heart and all these parts which consume a lot of oxygen will work better. Stand straight again. We inhale one more time with Kaki Mudra and do Acchakari. We do Acchakari one more time. This time we use yet another technique. It is called Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Ujjayi means victorious, the victorious retention of breath. There are 10 pranayamas in Hatha Yoga, 5 of them being the advanced pranayamas, which should never be done by beginners. Only people who can sit in a proper Padmasana, in a lotus pose, which is perfect, which can sit in Padmasana for at least 20 minutes, both knees on the ground, the body straight, they are entitled to do the 5 more advanced pranayamas. The other 5 can be done by beginners also, Anuloma Viloma, Ujjayi, Siddhkari, Shitali, and Brahmari are their names. We use Ujjayi Kumbhaka. You inhale by nose and try to produce a moaning sound in the back of your nasal cavity, and then inflate the abdominal wall. Exhale silently by nose and pull up. Now we start to do some exercise for the arms and hands, fingers, shoulders, elbows. These exercises are very, very good for the heart also. Should be done by people who have a weak heart, and they help to activate the Svadhisthana chakra, the second chakra on the level of the genitals. This chakra and the Manipura chakra in the navel, they will start to produce heat. They cannot be opened yet, but they will start to produce heat, and this heat will have an effect on the Muladhara chakra like the sun in spring, and soften the heart shell around the Muladhara, and finally help to open the Muladhara up, and then the yoga begins. We clench the fist again, thumbs inside, turn the fist forward, stiffen the arms a little bit. The exercise is for the elbows. We inhale very deeply, hold the breath, and then move the forearms quickly 10 times, heavily up and down. Inhale again with Ujjayi and do Acchāgali. Open the hands, stretch the fingers, keep them tightly together, tighten the muscles of the arms to the fingertips. And we inhale again, hold the breath, and move the forearms 10 times up and down. Then turn the hands back in the normal position. We inhale again by nose and do Acchāgali. Clench the fist again. Keep the arms in a right angle, the elbows at the side. This exercise is for the upper arms, for biceps and muscles of the upper arm. We inhale, hold the breath, and push the arms heavily 10 times forward. Keep the fist closed. We inhale again with Ujjayi and do Acchāgali. Now put the arms straight forward. We inhale again, hold the breath and move the fist 5 times, up as much as we can, down as much as you can, up again, down again, 5 times. Inhale again by nose and do a Jagari. Raise the arms with clenched fists again, elbows on shoulder level. We inhale again, do Kumbhaka, hold the breath and move the fist 5 times slowly, down, up, as strongly as possible. Open the fist. Inhale again by nose and do Achagari. Put your arms straight forward again, the hands and fingers straight. We inhale again, do Kumbhaka and move the hands 5 times up and down and up and down. Then fold your arms, the fingers straight, the elbows on shoulder level. Inhale again and do the same movements, down, up 5 times. Then inhale again by nose and do Achagari. Then inhale with Kaki Mudra and do Achagari again. Put your arms straight forward again, spread the fingers as much as you can, arms from fingertips to shoulders quite tight. We inhale again, do Kumbhaka and move the hands 5 times up and down. Then inhale with Ujjayi and do Achagari again. Keep the arms completely straight at your side. We inhale again, do Kumbhaka, and then move the left arm 10 times up and down without touching the ear or the thigh, just silently in this radius, up and down 10 times. Inhale again by nose and do Achagari. Stiffen the arms again. Inhale very deeply and move the right arm in the same way 10 times. And Achagari again. Stiffen the arms again. Inhale very deeply and move both arms 10 times up and down. Now inhale with Kaki Mudra again, do Acchagari. Again, as an exercise for the knees, to relax them a little bit, improve the energy in the legs, we put the right hand on the right hip, the thumb in front, the fingers in the back. The pose is called Hasta Padangusthasana, the hand-toe pose. You raise the right foot now, right hand in the hip, thumb in front, fingers in the back, the right foot raised. The left hand is taking hold on the right big toe, and then you put the right leg completely straight forward and remain like this for a moment. Then we do the same on the other side. You put the left hand in the hip, thumb in front, fingers in the back. You raise the left foot from the ground. You hold the big toe with the right hand, and again put the left leg completely straight forward, the trunk upright. Hasta Padangusthasana, very good for the legs. It improves the power of the veins in the legs, can prevent varicosis, and has a very beneficial effect on the hips, bottom, on the lower part of the spine. Yeah, in yoga it's said that without energy in the body you cannot expect a good health to grow. So all we do is about energy. We try to set the energy in motion by moving the prana and the oxygen as strongly inside of our body, mostly of course with the help of the blood, which is transporting oxygen to all parts. We inhale again with Ujjayi and do Acchagari. Now standing completely straight with shoulders straight, we do an exercise to activate the vagus nerve in neck and throat. Keep the eyes open, the mouth closed. Do this exercise, even though it's very easy, do it carefully, slowly, and always of course concentrate on the feet. We stand straight, inhale very deeply, hold the breath and move the head back as far as we can, creating pressure in the neck as much as we can. Stand like this until you exhale and relax. Clench your fist again. We do exercises for the arms again, which are beneficial for chest and abdomen. Also, we keep the fist tightly closed. We stiffen the arms again. Take care that you have enough space around you, that you will not hit the wall or any people who are around you or any object. Stiffen the arms, stand straight, then we inhale, do Kumbhaka, we hold the breath and move the left arm 10 times in a big circle from front to back, and then exhaling sharply, push the fist forward. Then inhale again and do Acchagari. Stiffen the arms again, inhale and do the same with the right arm, 10 times circling from front to back, pushing forward when you exhale very sharply. And Acchagari again. Stiffen the arms again, inhale very deeply, hold the breath and move both arms 10 times from front to back and push them forward. Some of the best exercises for the heart. We inhale again and do Acchagari. again, do kumbhaka, and move the right arm 10 times from back to front in the opposite direction and push forward when you exhale. Then inhale again, do kumbhaka and move the left arm in the same way 10 times from back to front. Then inhale again with Kaki Mudra and do Acchagari. Now inhale again very deeply to kumbhaka and move both arms 10 times from back to front and push both fists forward. Open your fist again, keep the arms relaxed. We inhale very deeply and do Acchagari. Inhale again with Ujjayi and do one more Acchagari. Now clench the right fist with the thumb inside, hold the wrist of the right hand with the left firmly, hold it firmly, and then put both hands to the back, to the small of the back as it is called, the center of the spine. We do some exercises for the abdomen. First, just stand straight like this, inhale very deeply, and do Mula Bandha. Now bend forward in an angle of about 45 degrees, the trunk bent slightly forward. The head should be raised, the eyes gazing straight forward. Concentrate on the abdominal wall, then inhale and do 10 times Bhastrika. Now bend down more in a right angle, 90 degrees. Try to raise the head again, looking straight forward. And we inhale again and do 10 times Bhastrika. Then come up. Inhale again and do Acchakari. Close the left fist with thumb inside, hold the wrist of the left hand with the right and place the hands to the small of the back again. Always look steadily forward, then bend forward in a 45-degree angle again. In this pose now we exhale very deeply and without breathing. This is called Baya Kumbhaka. If you inhale and hold the breath, it's called Antar Kumbhaka, the inner retention of breath. If you exhale and stop the breath, it's called Baya Kumbhaka, the outside retention of breath. So we exhale, do Baya Kumbhaka, and then without breathing, just move the abdominal wall out and in as long as we can, and then inhale. Then we bend down more in a 90-degree angle. Again, push the head up, look straight forward. We exhale one more time completely and do the same movement with the abdominal wall. Then open your hands, put the arms down. We inhale again with Kaki Mudra and do Acchakari. Raise the left hand, turned up, inhale again with Kaki Mudra and do Achagari. Raise the right hand and do the same. Now some exercise for the back. Put the feet slightly apart, about shoulder wide. You clench the right fist with the thumb inside. You hold the wrist of the right hand with the left. You put both hands firmly to the small of the back, keeping the knee straight. Then inhale very deeply, hold the breath, bend back, tilting the head back as far as you can. Then exhale very deeply, go forward, touch the left knee with your forehead. Then inhale again, go back, exhale again, touch the right knee. Then change the fist, left fist clenched, hold the wrist with the right hand, both hands to the back again. And we do the same exercise. Inhale very deeply, go back, go, then exhale, bend forward, touch the right knee first. Inhale again, come up, exhale, touch the left knee. Open your hands, put them down. We inhale by nose, do 5 times Bhastrika and Mula Bandha. Then inhale by nose again, do Acchagari. Stretch both arms forward. We inhale, hold the breath, turn trunk and arms to the left. The right arm is folded, the hand touching the chest. The left arm is turned around. The head is always following the left hand as much as you can. Then exhale, come forward, inhale again. And do the same movement to the right arm turned, the left hand bent, touching the chest, the eyes following the right hand, and then come back. This is called Kati Chakrasana, very important pose to move the prana from left to right. Then Acchagari again. Now inhale with Ujjayi one more time, do Acchagari. Always concentrate on the feeling inside. This feeling, for those who continue the practice, will change and change and change. It will increase, it will become stronger, 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 and the effect will become deeper and deeper. The control over the practice will also become bigger. You will have more control, and at the end you might find yourself in Samadhi. I believe it's about this energy which will awaken the Kundalini in the bottom of your spine. Kundalini is this melting of consciousness and unconsciousness inside of us, and then when the Kundalini is awakened, it will start to go on and on until you have reached the highest level of yoga, normally taking a long time, going step by step. We still stand like this, do a practice for the genitals, for the Swadhisthana chakra. It's called Svadhisthana Chakra Shuddhi. This means the purification of the Svadhisthana Chakra. It's Yoni Mudra, as it is called. Yoni Mudra, the seal of the vulva, of the vagina of the goddess. Very powerful practice. You stand straight with the feet apart, the arms at the side, and now inhale very deeply, hold the breath, and try to raise the genitals with the muscles. Try to pull the genitals up as strongly as possible. Hold it for some time, then exhale and relax. Very important practice. According to the Shiva Samhita, this kind of practice enables a man to become like Shiva. Shiva, the only god in Hinduism who is retaining the sperm inside. Even the sons of Shiva, Ganesh and Kartikeya, they were not produced with his sperm, they were produced with other means according to the tradition. Shiva, he is the great master of sexual power, the only god who has the full power over his genitals, because it's said that his sperm is so hot it would burn the earth if it would drop down. So Shiva in the Shiva Samhita says that by doing Yoni Mudra again and again every day, the men, they will first increase the health of the genital system, and then second, do something to achieve a spiritual success. We inhale again with Kaki Mudra, do a Jagari. Raise both hands turned up, inhale again with Kaki Mudra, and do another Achargari. An exercise for the back. Stand with the feet together, the body straight, then put both arms straight sideways, holding them as if they were a stick from the left hand to the right. Then we inhale, hold the breath, move sideways to the left, slowly as much as we can, then exhale after some time, inhale again, and do the same movements to the right. Then inhale deeply by nose and do Acchagari. Now separate the feet again, shoulder wide apart, the feet straight, the knees straight, body upright. Put your arms straight sideways. One more time. Turn the hands up. Keeping the arms stiff and straight. We inhale very deeply, hold the breath. Move sideways to the right first, then exhale, come up, inhale again, and do the same movement to the left. Now inhale with Ujjayi again, producing a sound in the back of the nose, and do Acchagari. And one more time. Now we do an exercise for the awakening of Kundalini. Kundalini, basically, it's a very mystic power, but not as mysterious as many people make it by describing it in books as something terrifying and even dangerous. Kundalini, she is the only help of the yogi. This power of consciousness is the only guide when you go inside of you. It's the only instance inside of yourself which knows exactly where you have to go and where you have to be very careful. And basically Kundalini is only when you achieve to unite the unconscious part of yourself with the conscious part. This union of the two levels of consciousness is what the yogis call Kundalini. course, unconscious part is endlessly deep. The conscious part is limited, but by uniting it with the unconscious part of ourselves, with the submental plane and even deeper levels of consciousness, we start to expand our consciousness, the normal consciousness, and it becomes higher and higher until it will be a cosmic consciousness. The same like Shiva. Shiva, he is embodiment of this cosmic consciousness. So by activating the unconscious part of yourself, by uniting it with the conscious part, you start to work on what yogis call Shiva Tattva. You slowly will become like Shiva. Unconscious level mostly connected to the body also. They are contained in the cells of our body, are connected to many parts of the body, mostly in the abdomen, but not only, of course, in the heads, our senses and other parts. They are very strongly depending on the unconscious energies which are sent up to feed these parts of our head. So you can say basically what we call consciousness is only existing because of unconsciousness inside of ourselves. This exercise to awaken the Kundalini is easy. It's done on a physical level. I will show it from the side, it's more easy. Before we do the exercise, you take the right foot up again with both hands, pull it up to the buttock, keep the inside of the knees nicely together, and now inhale very deeply and pull the shoulders back with the help of your arms. And on the other side, you pull the left foot up, knees nicely together, the body upright. We inhale again and pull back. Now separate the feet a little bit, about 1 hand wide, 8 to 10 centimeters, feet apart. You have to concentrate your eyes on the feet when you do this exercise. The eyes always watching the feet and taking care that the feet are always placed on the same spot where they stand now. Then exercise very simple. You just try to kick the buttocks with your heels, with left foot and right foot, alternating the movement a few times. Yeah, this is as simple as that, having quite a powerful effect on your mind. First of all, for many people it will be like a first input to concentrate more on the feet, which are part of the Muladhara chakra. This Kundalini is an energy which is sleeping inside the Muladhara chakra, in this lowest energy center inside of our astral body. In a form, it's described as having the form of a snake. And when you do such exercise, of course, by hitting the buttocks, you start to create vibrations on many nerves of the autonomic nervous system, and they start to become active, and the mind start to get in contact with these nerves when they start to send signals from the bottom, and this will awaken this coiled snake inside of the Muladhara, and it will come up. Then the process of yoga is to make this energy, which is connected to prana, to come up along the spine, opening a channel which is called Sushumna. All these details, they can be read in my book, which I have published, which also will be published in English someday soon, I hope. We are now finishing the English manuscript. In this book you find every detail which is useful for reading, and then the rest, of course, is practice. Okay, stand straight again with the feet together. Inhale very deeply and do Acchagari. Inhale with Ujjayi again and do Acchagari. Now put both hands in the hips, the thumbs in front, the fingers in the back. Then, standing on the right foot, raise the left foot, the leg straight. Again, concentrate your eyes on the foot. We inhale very deeply, hold the breath, and move the right foot in the ankle 5 times to the left. Then inhale again and do this rotating movement 5 times to the right. Then inhale again with Kaki Mudra and do Acchagari. Raise the right leg, put it straight forward. Fix your eyes on the right foot. We inhale again, do Kumbhaka, and rotate the right foot 5 times to the right. Inhale again and do it 5 times to the left. Then inhale again with Kaki Mudra and do Acchagari. Now Ujjayi and Acchagari. Put your arms down. Keep the knees together and push them slightly forward, the trunk upright. The ankles and the knees should touch each other. First we inhale, do 5 times Bhastrika, inhale again and Mula Bandha. Then same pose, the knees pushed forward. We inhale again by nose and do Acchagari. Still in the same position, inhale very deeply, hold the breath, keep your eyes open and push your head back as much as you can. Then come up with the knee straight. Raise your left hand and put it at the chest bone, like a half greeting pose, Anjali Mudra. Inhale again by nose and do Acchakali. Then the right hand. Inhale again by nose and do Acchakali. Now put both hands together. Pose Anjali Mudra, also called Prarthasana, which means a praying pose or a pose of respect. We inhale, do 5 times Bhastrika, then inhale very deeply and do one more Acchakali. Respect is one of the good qualities in the Muladhara chakra. You will learn it by opening this chakra more and more. Those people who have no respect for the world, for life, for themselves and for other people, they will be taught in a hard way. Kundalini, a very good teacher, she will start to transform you and make the best of you, I believe. So we have come to the end of this round of practice. Sukshma Vyayam could be done in other variations, other exercises could be also included, even other ways of breathing and so on. This system is very, very big. It is consisting of thousands of variations which are possible to be performed. And the more you advance, of course, the more you will start to understand what it's all about, and you will also start to understand how to use these exercises in a way that is making you progress. It's about progressing, like climbing on a high mountain, and you go up slowly, step by step. So we come to an end of this yoga class, which is like a good example how you can use all these exercises of Sukshma Vyayam together with perfect breathing, with the bandhas, with changing positions. This system is very, very big. It consists of thousands of possibilities, of small, slight variations, of finding out more and more about how to conduct the breath inside and how to achieve more and more powerful reactions. All these things, of course, can only be learned by practice. It is said, as I mentioned during this class, the yogi or the practitioner who is a chela first, the student, he will slowly go up, and the aim is to achieve a state of Shiva Tattva, to become one, exactly like Shiva, to know everything about yoga and about the mysteries of the whole universe without even reading books. To remember all these exercises, or to have an easy means to take them with you when you travel, I have made charts, yoga charts. They are like maps, 3 charts in a set. These charts, they are in English, they are printed on waterproof and tear-proof paper, so they can take anywhere, to Thailand, to India, or to Africa, or to America, wherever you want to travel. And they are containing, as I said, Sukshma Vyayam. You have all these exercises which we were doing. We were not doing completely all of them, but a few of them, of course, would take a long time. You see on the other side there are other variations and so on of the same practice. Yeah, maybe in the future there will be a possibility to make another video with including other exercises, also to have another insight into this kind of practice. The charts, they can be bought from Amazon. If you search for them, just give in my name, Reinhard Gammenthaler, and you might find the charts, and you can order them. Yeah, and of course, after each round of yoga, the most important is Shavasana, the corpse pose. This should always be done. So before you go back to your normal daily routine or back to work, lay down on the ground on your back and assume this corpse pose and remain in this pose for a few minutes. The hands should be turned up, the legs together, the heels touching each other. Of course, it's possible to relax the pose a little bit by laying down like this, but to keep the legs together, the arms nicely at the side, will create a deeper approach to this asana, which is one of the 32 most important poses in yoga. You lay down like this, you close your eyes, and you try to relax every part of the body completely until you fall in a kind of unconscious state.